So Rasheeda and Kirk Frost had a scare after their son Kai got into a serious car crash. She posted the wreckage on IG and gave all thanks and glory to God for covering their baby boy. While Kai's banged up, Rasheeda says he's bruised and limping, but he's okay. Y'all know this family's been through a lot and they stay strong. Prayers up for a speedy recovery, Kai.
Rasheeda, the multi-talented rapper and reality TV personality, renowned for her fortitude and resiliency, is currently going through one of the most difficult times in her life after learning that her son was critically injured in a terrible vehicle accident. As her son lies in a hospital bed fighting for his life, Rasheeda, her husband, Kirk Frost, and their family are living in a nightmare. Those close to the family reveal that Rasheeda is deeply shaken and emotionally wrecked by the ordeal. The accident, which was reported to have happened late at night, has reportedly sent shockwaves through their community. A close source claims that Rasheeda's son was taken to the hospital after suffering several serious injuries. The most serious injury is a traumatic head injury, about which doctors are especially concerned. The source also claims that when the boy first arrived, it was touch and go. The doctors were constantly working to. Maintaining his stability is crucial, but the situation remains dire. There was Rasheeda, and she looked broken. Heartbreaking scenes are described by witnesses who were present at the hospital. Known for always maintaining her cool in public, Rasheeda was clearly in tears. Her eyes betrayed the agony and terror she was feeling as she tried to keep it together for her family. But this was her child, and she was overcome with emotion. And further insider disclosed Kirk Frost. Together, Rasheeda and Kirk have faced many obstacles in their personal and professional lives, but nothing could have prepared them for this. They have supported their son since hearing about the cow, hoping for a miracle and knowing he will survive. According to reports, their son has suffered not only serious injuries to his head, but also other serious injuries to his body, including shattered bones and internal damage due to the severity of the injuries. Doctors are waiting to make any predictions, but are trying to save him. According to a family-friendly source, as word of the disaster spreads, the following few days will be critical, and every hour matters. Rasheeda and Kirk Frost, who rose to popularity on Love and Hip Hop, have received a barrage of supportive messages on social media from their fans and followers. Atlanta has a huge fan base that has grown over the years because people appreciate their hard work, love for one another, and commitment to their family. Now, in the wake of this unfathomable tragedy, that same fan base is supporting Atlanta by sending prayers. Kind thoughts and words of support from a close family friend revealed that Rasheeda has consistently been the pillar of strength at home and in the workplace, pulling things together no matter how difficult everything gets. Things changed, but this time they're unique. The disaster has also raised awareness and conversations about road safety, particularly among young drivers, even if the precise reason for the crash has not yet been made public. This is her child, and she is scared that it is breaking her in ways that none of us have ever seen before. Though rumors about fast speeds and even the weather have circulated, Rasheeda and Kirk are still more concerned with their son's critical condition and recovery than they are with the events leading up to the tragedy. A steady stream of people has been dropping by to drop off food, check in, or just sit with them at the hospital. It's a really tough time, and they need all the love and prayers they can get, according to sources close to the couple. Their home has been filled with an outpouring of support from family and friends, all of whom are just trying to keep them strong. Can obtain the usually composed and unflappable star is now a mother in pain, dealing with the unthinkable possibility of losing her child, or anything else right now. All she cares about is her son's health, and she won't leave his side. Rasheeda's emotional breakdown at the hospital has resonated with many people because they see her vulnerability in a way they rarely have before. According to a family friend, Kirk is trying his hardest to be strong for his wife, but it's evident that things are getting challenging for them. They've been through a lot together, so this is on a completely new level. As the hours go by, everyone is still hoping for the best. It's a scary moment for the family, but with the love and support of their community, Rasheeda and Kirk, who have always been fighters, hope that their son may channel that same battling spirit in his battle for survival. The next few days will be crucial because Rasheeda's son is still in intensive care and doctors are closely monitoring his condition. Fans, friends, and family continue to send love, prayers, and healing energy in the hopes that Rasheeda and Kirk's son will survive this dreadful ordeal. The family is holding on to hope for a miracle, and the entire world is holding on with them. While expressing relief that Kai was okay, celebrities and reality stars acknowledged the terrifying nature of the tragedy and posted messages of positivity, encouragement, and prayers for a rapid recovery. Some related their personal experiences with vehicle accidents, offering solidarity and support. Kai was lucky to escape with only minor injuries, but the pictures of the wreck struck a chord with many, reminding everyone of life's fragility and how quickly things can change. The ruins provided a sobering reminder of how much worse things may have been. Perhaps because Rasheeda has shared so much about her family on social media and reality television, people who have followed her journey will find this incident especially moving. Amidst the outpouring of love, people have been wondering where Kai was going and how the accident happened. People continued to conjecture about what happened that day, leaving these unresolved concerns. Rasheeda had opted to keep the details confidential, putting more emphasis on her son's safety than providing an explanation for the crash's circumstances. Although there was room for speculation, the most important thing to know was that Kai was still alive and recovering. Although seeing the damaged car was startling, Rasheeda and Kirk were relieved that their son would be all right. Their son's escape from such a serious accident felt like divine intervention, as she wrote in her post. Rasheeda said that faith was a big part of what helped her. Think about this near tragedy. Describing how, when they first spotted Kay's car in Kirk, an intense wave of both relief and anxiety passed over her as Kay started his recuperation. It may take some time for him to fully comprehend what happened, and physical and mental healing will be necessary on his journey. The trauma of such a near-death experience can linger long after the physical injuries have healed. To fully recover from an accident like this, one must address the psychological ramifications of having survived something so terrible, in addition to healing bruises and walking with a limp. By sharing this intensely painful and intimate story, Rasheeda's supporters are optimistic that Kay's strong support system of family and friends will play a crucial role in his recuperation. Using her vulnerability to connect with her devoted admirers, Rasheeda has struck a chord with a lot of people. She clearly feels grateful for Kay's life, and her post is a potent reminder of how unpredictable life can be. Value of holding close to those you love while your family deals with the accident and Kay's slow recovery. The crash's mystery, the Frost family has chosen to focus on Kay's recovery rather than providing additional details. In the meantime, they are moving forward and are grateful for what they still have, even though many are still struggling with the terrifying reality of how close Kay came to danger. There is a strong sense of relief and unity surrounding the family. May persist. Was it someone else's fault? Was it a freak occurrence due to weather or road conditions? Rasheeda's admirers, who have watched her traverse the highs and lows of life on television, remain by her side and offer support. Her perseverance is evident as she helps her son recuperate. The family's bond has definitely been reinforced by this tragedy, which has reminded them of their collective strength. As Kai heals, the outpouring of love and prayers continues, and fans will undoubtedly stay watching for updates on his condition. The Frost family's story has resonated with many, serving as a reminder to hug loved ones near and never take life for granted. The core of Rasheeda and Kirk's public personas have always been their faith and family values, and this terrifying experience has highlighted the depth of those values. In the days and weeks to come, as Kai and his family process what happened, they will probably continue to be supported by their friends, fans, and colleagues. Although the emotional wounds from such a close call may take some time to heal, the fact that Kai is alive and recovering is a blessing they will never take for granted. The love and support they've received will surely give them strength in the days ahead, and Kay's story serves as a potent reminder of how precious life is.